Hello friends, in this video I'm going to solve JEE advanced mathematics problems. So I will start from 2007 paper. From 2007 I will proceed up to 2001 probably. Okay, so without the delay, let's in this 2007 paper from question number 45, the mathematics begins. We are given that alpha and beta are the roots of this equation, x square minus px plus equal to 0, and alpha by 2 and 2 beta are the roots of the equation, x qx plus is equal to 0. So our task is to express r in terms of p and q. Solve it. And beta are the roots of the equation, x r is equal to 0. So from this equation, we can actually conclude that alpha plus beta is equal to p. So because minus alpha x and minus x, so you will get this. If you equate the coefficients, you will get this. Basically, r is equal to alpha beta in both the equations, right? So with respect to the equation 2, x square minus qx plus r is equal to 0, we can conclude that alpha by 2 and 2 beta are the roots of that equation. Yeah, in both the cases, r will be alpha. Okay. From this equation 1, we can write as p minus. If you substitute it in the equation 2, we will get alpha by 2 minus get alpha minus 2 alpha, sorry. Right? So alpha minus 4 alpha plus 4p to 2q. 2 q divided by 3. So if you substitute it in beta, we will get beta is equal to p minus that plus 4 by 3 p plus 2 by 3 into q. Okay, taking the LCM, and if we solve it, we will get beta is equal to p as com. So p minus 4 by 3 p is nothing but by 3p, negative of 1 by 3p. Q minus, okay, this is alpha, this is beta. So basically, r is nothing but their product. R is equal to 2 by 9 to 2p minus q, 2q minus, and that is exactly the answer that we are for. Okay, let's move on to question number 46. Right, so here it is given that f of x is a differentiable function on this open interval 0 infinity such that f of 1 is 1, and we are given that this limit is equal to 1. Okay, this question can only be solved if you can solve this limit. So we will use some technique, right? So here I will use some technique. I will add and subtract a term to simplify the equation. P square into x minus, the limit that we have is 46 square, limit t tends to x square into of x minus square of t divided by t minus x is to 1. Okay, so this numerator, right? So let's simplify this numerator can be written as t square into f of x plus t square into f of t minus t square into t x f of t. I want to start. Okay, so I'm just adding and subtracting this term t square into f of t. Right? So this will allow us to write t square into, let me take the negative sign out. That's the reason for it. You will see why. If we type negative t square as common, we will have minus of x. Okay, here just taking f of t as common, plus f of t into square square. If I substitute this term in this simplified expression limit, okay, t tends to x, derivative of t square into of t minus of x divided by t x plus f of t into t square minus square, which can be written as t square and minus f square can be written as t minus x into t. That's the reason why, right? Because we have this denominator t minus x, right? Okay, so this will get simplified. Here also we have t tends to x. So this I'm allowed to separate the limits because it's actually a property of the limits. Okay, this can also be considered as a product of limits. So anyway, so now let's take a look at this term. So we have limit t tends to x, f of t minus f of x divided by t minus x. So this is nothing but derivative of f at x. It is simply the definition of derivative of x. Okay, so this term now we have minus of x square. So t tends to x, t square is nothing but x square into f dash of x plus t tends to x. We have f of x into 2x 1. This is nothing but a linear differential equation. We can simplify this equation as f dash of x minus 2 by x square dx. Dividing by x square, right? Negative of x square. Negative of 2 by x into f of x and negative of 1 by x square. So I am dividing this equation by a variable x square, right? So am I allowed to do this? I am allowed to do this because the variable value x is never 0 in the open interval 0, and we are only talking about the function in that interval. So this definition is, this division is allowed. Okay, so now we have this standard linear equation form. Equation we have like y plus p of p into y dash plus p into y equal to q. This can be solved in this way. The actual solution is y into e to the integral of p into dx is equal to integral of q into e power of dx plus c. So this is the solution of this linear differential equation. So why this is true, maybe I will make a new video on it, but currently I'm not going to do it. Okay, the proof you can actually easily find it in any standard books, right? So I will attach the link to those proofs and everything. Okay, so the description you should, right? So in our equation p is nothing but negative of 2 by x. So integral of p into dx, we get, what is the integral of p? Integral of p is nothing but negative of 2 into log x, that is equal to log of x square. Okay, what is integral of q into e to the power, integral of p dx? So that is nothing but integral of that term. What is the q here? In our equation, q is negative of 1 by x. And negative of 1 by x square into, p is log of 1 by x square. So e to the power log of 1 by x square is nothing but 1 by x square to dx. It's nothing but we have negative of 1 by x, so negative of 1 by x to the power 4. So we want to find the integral of x to the power 4. Integral of x to the power minus 4. That is nothing but x to the power minus 3 divided by negative 3. So we will get 1 by the x cube. Right? So x cube. That is the integral of term into e to the power pdx. So from this we can basically write of x into e into e to the power integral of pdx and 1 by x square is equal to 1 by 3x cube plus some constant c. So we want to solve for c. So that can be solved by the condition given here. It is what is given the condition. of 1 is equal to 1. Okay, for and 1 we will get, so this will imply c is equal to 2 by 3. Okay, so from this we can write f of x to just multiplying by x square on both sides. D by dx 2 by 3 x square, and that is the solution. Okay, x plus 3 by 3. Fair enough. Now let's move to question number 47. This question is a counting problem. We're using probability, like conditional probability, I mean the concepts from patience and combinatorics and the conditional probability. Let's read the question. So 1 Indian and 4 American men and their wives, right? We seated randomly around a circular table. So there are 5 men totally, and each of them are accompanied by their wives. So there are totally 10 people. Right? So then the conditional probability that the Indian man is seated adjacent to his wife, given that each American man is seated adjacent to his wife is, okay? So I mean the seating is run randomly around a circular table, okay? So arrangement, there are 10 distinct people, right? Number of distinct people is 10, and they are arranging them in the circular table, okay? How many different ways that can be done? So my question is, number of ways arrange 10 distinct people in a circular table. In a circular table of circular table of 10 chairs. Okay, you have 10 chairs basically in a circular table of 10 chairs. That would be nothing but 10 factorial divided by 10, which is 9 factorial. So why this is true and everything, okay, so that will be a video, right? Separate video, or you can contact me, right? So I'm taking online classes, so you can contact me. So this is the total number of ways the seatings can be arranged. Okay, and we have to find the conditional probability. So what is the condition first? Condition is that given, because what is the condition that we are given? We are given that each American man is seated adjacent to his wife. So that is the condition. Okay, and we have to prove that, we have to find the probability, conditional probability, that what is the probability that the Indian man is also seated adjacent to his wife. Okay, we have some two events. So let E be the event, right? The event that, what is the given event here? All American men. Each American man is seated the son to his wife. Okay. Now let I be the event. That Indian man is seated adjacent to his wife. Okay, Indian man is seated adjacent to his wife, right? So we want to find probability that I given B, that is nothing but probability of I intersection B divided by probability of B. Okay, since here we are assuming that any arrangement is, we are basically assuming uniform arrangement. Each arrangement is equally likely because everyone is seated at random, right? So we are assuming that equally likely. So this will reduce to the number of ways you can arrange this divided by the number of ways you can get B. Okay, this symbol just simply denotes the cardinality of a set. So and every event has a set. So basically, okay. So first we will. So what is I intersection B? Think about what I intersection B means. I intersection B means Indian man is seated adjacent to his wife, and all American men are seated adjacent to. Basically, it just says that every man is seated adjacent to his wife. Okay, if every man is seated adjacent to his wife means basically you can consider 5 couples. There are 5 couples, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 couples, and how many ways you can arrange 5 couples in a circular table? It would be nothing but 5 factorial divided by 5. Okay, and but what is there's something, okay, something more to this. Each couple can be either seated, for example, male, female. Maybe you can say, arrange them in a male female order or female male order. Okay, and you can do this for each couples. Okay, so that would be into 2 to the power 5 ways. It is possible. So this is the total number of ways you can arrange all men, I mean, seated with their wives. Okay. So what is probably mean? What is B is nothing but number of ways the American couples is seated. Okay, so there are 4 American couples right now. 2, 4, and Indian man. Let's say an Indian is his wife here. Okay. Now basically we are having 6 boxes, right? So above we have only 5 couples, right? So here we have 6 possible, right? So this is the event B basically. Event B, only American men are seated adjacent to his wife. I mean, Indian man is not necessarily seated adjacent. Okay, is not necessarily seated adjacent. So basically, we can consider 6 people, right? So first we have to arrange 6 people in a circular way. That is nothing but 6 factorial divided by 6, right? And each American couple within themselves they will have 2 arrangements. So that would be 2 to the power 4. There are 2 couples, I mean 4 couples, so 4 boxes, so 2 to the power 4. This is cardinality of B. What is probability of I given B? Probability of I given B equal to I factorial divided by this number. I factorial divided by 5. 4 factorial into 2 to the 5 divided by 5 factorial into 2 to the 4. That's nothing but 2 by 5. Right? And that's exactly the answer. Okay, 2 by 5. So that's the end of this video. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will keep posting solutions for other questions also. So if you want to take mathematics classes with me, okay, I'm willing to take online classes. So the contact details and everything be attached in the video as well as in the description. So see you soon.